Hello, everyone. So, I think all of our guests have joined the session. So, we're starting our tonight's session. Thank you all for your patience and thank you for waiting. So, about Transfotech Academy. Transfotech Academy is a leading IT training institute with more than 14 years of experience in the industry. And we are providing IT training and job placement support for students and candidates who want to transform their career into the IT sector. And additionally, we are also e-verified by the USCIS under United States government. And we provide the job ready training and lifetime career support to help our students succeed in the tech industry. And till now, we have placed more than 3,000 plus students in the last 14 years in the IT industry, and we have more than 70% placement rate. So, moving forward, we have several IT training programs, and all of them are actually integrated with artificial intelligence and job placement support. So, we have AI powered cybersecurity engineering, data engineering, QA engineering, and additionally machine learning. But our tonight's focus, business and data analytics program with AI and job placement support. Our process, or we actually follow a 6-step process throughout our whole program, which starts with career counseling, enrollment, our lectures and lab, our internship program, our interview preparation session, and at the very end, our job marketing and job placement support. So, from your enrollment till you guys get placed into the IT industry, we provide you the total support, and we have several departments who work on that. We have our career support department, we have our recruiting department, our customer support department, and additionally our product management department. So a lot of departments work under one roof to improve your experience with us until you get placed into the IT industry. So here is our instructor for the program, Miss Rihanna Kadir. Like, she is more than 12 years experience into the software and IT profession, and a lot of skills, and there is a very heavy profile of her. So I would actually get deep into that. So I would actually request Miss Rihanna. So Miss Rihanna, are you here with us?
Yes, Levi, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you clearly. So I think Miss Rihanna, you can take the session forward from here, and you can describe about your profile more better than me.
All right. Thank you very much, Labib. Yes, so I'm going to be your instructor for the entire program. And my name is Rana Kadir. I'm located in Michigan. And yeah, as Labib said, I have more than 12 years experience in the software and tech industry. I started researching on AI and machine learning projects from 2020, roughly around 2020 during the pandemic time. And I'm still doing the research right now. On top of that, I have experience as a software engineering field. So software QA, I was a software QA in the Stibo DX, an European company, and in Samsung R&D, the international Samsung lab from 2011, roughly during that time. I was also a data analyst at tech sector, where I actually did the analysis job along with the AI ML thing. And so, as this program is all about the analytics, that will be our main focus. And for my skill and education a little bit. So I have the master's degree from University of Michigan, Dearborn, and I I teach students. I have a lot of batches that are still running and that actually passed from Transfotech. And also in my career, whenever I actually worked, I did the mentorship. I was assigned the official mentor for a lot of aspiring engineers, the new engineers, the new data professionals, everyone. So I love mentoring, I love teaching. So I think I will enjoy this course with you too. Next slide, please. Yes. So when we are doing this webinar, when we are attending this webinar, I can assume that you are planning to switch your career into the data domain, or you are thinking about switching your career or starting a new beginning in the data domain, right? So why would you do that? If someone asks you the question, why would you do that? Or why would you build a career in the business and data analytics? So the very brief answer would be there is a huge volume of data generated every single day, right? And this is not going to stop very soon. So we can see the data is everywhere around us, right? Starting from the beginning of the day, the social media, everywhere, our car system, the Zoom meeting, everywhere we are generating a lot of data. So when we are generating that lot of data, we need to process the data in order to consume that, in order to send it back to the people, right? Because there's the data ecosystem over there. So that middle point, data processing part, needs to be filled up by professionals, right? Data professionals. So this is the need for the data analysts, data engineers, and data scientists to fill that position for processing, for analyzing the data, to make some models, some prediction models using that data that can actually make the revenue in the business or make the business profitable, right? So this is the brief answer why we are looking for this specific domain. But if I give you some kind of like statistical proof, I want to give you some real solid proof of it. So a very renowned institution, US Bureau of Labor Statistics, they're saying, they're projecting a whole time frame of 2022 to 2032. So they are projecting that this job market will actually grow from 8 to 10%, which is one of the fastest of all of the job roles currently in the market. So we are in the middle of that time frame, like we are in 2026 right now, right? So we still have 5 to 6 years to actually witness that kind of growth in front of us, right? So this is a great opportunity for us to be there in that journey. Also, I can present another proof of this kind of data growth. So another renowned institution, McKinsey Global Institute, they are saying that with the strong demand of data analyst and the business analyst positions, they're also saying that the evolve of the AI, the explosion of AI, the data-driven decision making, the business decision makings are in the high demand in the industry. So this is not just about analyzing the data the way it used to be before. As the data is growing in this fast rate, we need to be aligned with that pace. So we need to incorporate AI in our workflow, and we need to make our work more efficient and more business oriented, business context linked with the business growth. So if you see at the job portal, this is the reflection where you find the LinkedIn has like more than 34K vacancies. Indeed has 29K. Dice, Glassdoor, ZipRecruiter. We all know that, all the job portals, they are posting the openings every single day. And if you just combine all these to make your own job board, you'll be surprised to see how many openings right now the companies are offering. Next slide. Yes. So once you know a little bit about the market and already okay, there are vacancies, that is okay. I am kind of making my mind that I'm going to be in this journey. I want to learn about data analytics, but what we will master in this program, right? So we can say there's some pillars, we can call them milestones that we need to be there to complete this entire program. So starting with the very fundamental thing, the data analytics fundamental and the business decision making. So this is very core concept of the entire program, where we will teach you not only the fundamentals, how you can link that idea to make the business grow. All right, then we start with the tools and the skill set that you can actually learn from this program. So in the second pillar, you can see is the advanced Excel for data analysis and dashboard. So the thing is, it's not just Excel, it's not just Microsoft Excel. This is advanced Excel. That means you're not just applying some formula and creating some charts. No, you're applying those formulas that are actually needed as an analyst. You will learn about XLOOKUP, you'll learn about pivot table. All these are advanced Excel tools, advanced Excel features. All right, so you will master all of this, and on top of that, you will actually do the reporting thing using Excel, the dashboard thing. So this is the ultimate thing that you will actually present to your stakeholder. Now, after the Excel, you will jump into our third pillar, which is the SQL. And to be honest, when I was asking around the recruiters around me what they're looking from any analyst candidate or any data scientist candidate, what is the topmost skill that they actually look for? And they say this is SQL. And do you know the percentage of that? 97%. Trust me, this is 97% of the employer. They're actually looking for the common skill called the SQL. So SQL is a must thing, all right? So out of all these skill set and all these concepts or fundamentals, whatever you say, SQL is a must thing. You have to know SQL, and you have to know how you can manipulate the database, how you can do the querying, extract the data, all of it. Okay, so SQL will start from the very beginning to intermediate to advanced level. Then we'll move into the business intelligence tools, or we can say some kind of visualizations. So in this fourth pillar, you'll learn about Tableau and Power BI both. Why both? Because we'll focus more on Tableau, but Power BI will be there because the dashboards and the reporting thing, these are more preferred in Power BI, and also the DAX. So we won't miss the thing in our program, so we want to include that at the same time. And Tableau has some beautiful enhanced visualization, so this is another thing. Now in the fifth pillar, so this is the programming language that all the data professionals should know. This is Python. This is easy, this is very interactive, and on top of that, this is the must thing for the data professionals. Okay, if you're like in the software industry or in other sector or other tech sectors, Python is not a must thing, but for the data domain, it is the must language. And it has a lot of advantages, like it is easy, it is fun, and it has very enriched libraries, so you don't have to write your own kind of functions. You can just call the libraries. Okay, so we will learn about how to handle the data, how you can manipulate the data using Python, and some kind of visualizations. And of course, the data cleaning, analysis, all this work can be done using all Excel, SQL, and Python. I mean, you can make a connection between all of these tools when you'll master all this. You'll do that using the real data set, and then we'll move into the seventh pillar. Look at the seventh one. This is all about AI and machine learning. In the more details part of my slide, I will actually explain how we can have two branches from this part, but we can wrap this slide up by saying that we will have the capstone project, we will have some portfolio projects that we can put in our portfolio to make it more enriched, make it talk for us. It's not just the resume that will talk for us, it will be the portfolio that can actually showcase our skills. All right, so I think I can share my screen now, right, Labib?
Yeah, sure. Just a moment.
All right, so before going into the details of the entire program, the roadmap, I just want to say that we call this program, the name of the program is Business and Data Analytics. And so you can ask me, is it like business analytics or data analytics, right? Why we're saying this together? To be honest, these two are not mutually exclusive. There are a lot of stuff that are pretty much common in these two roles, you can say. I mean, you can see a lot of fancy names in the job board, but basically, if you open them, deep down inside, they're like 80 to 85% similar. So all the analytics roles, maybe the financial analyst, business, the BI analyst, product analyst, all the analysts has the skill set and the requirement 80 to 85% similar. That is why we wanted to design a program that will have analytics skill at the very core. So the SQL, Python, visualization, statistics, all these will be at the core. But at the same time, we want to create a connection with the business context. So the use cases, the real life use cases, the data set will be pretty much real life data set. Decision making, all of this should have a layer around that core of your analysis. All right, so whenever you analyze your data, you have to create a connection with your business, and this is actually more practical, and employers do want this because right now they neither want the pure coder nor the pure business grad. They want someone more integrated into these two skills. So they are actually looking for someone who can translate the business problems into data questions, and back that means they understand their business, they know about their growth and revenue, and they know the technical and analytic skills, they have those skills to actually get those insight out of the data. All right, so this is kind of like an integration between these two roles, and we are trying to teach you exactly that integration point. All right, so the roadmap, this is the thing everyone wants to know. So our program will last for 5 months. All right, the business and data analytics, this course will last for 5 months. How will I divide this entire 5 months? So 3 weeks for Excel, 5 weeks for SQL, then the 7 weeks, the 6 or 7 weeks, the longest time is for Python because it's a programming language. For some people, this will be the first time they are being introduced to any programming language, so it will take some time. Then the BI tools will take some like 3 to 4 weeks, I would say. And this is something different. Look at the fifth part of my roadmap. So here I'm saying 2 or 6 weeks. What does it mean? So if you want to be only the analyst without even exploring the machine learning part, more deep into the data science part, you can actually end it up within these 5 months. So 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 3 plus 2, this is actually 20 weeks. 20 weeks means 5 months. All right. But if you want to extend that to become data scientist, you can actually do that. So you can extend it up to 4 more weeks. That means 6 months, where you will know more about the statistical model, the predictive modeling, and some more machine learning algorithms. All right. So we are covering both of these two trails here. So the decision is yours. Which one would you pick? Will it be the data analytics, 20 weeks, 5 months, or will it be 24 weeks, 6 months program? And as I said before, there are some like overlapping things between these three data professionals. So very briefly, data engineering is all about, creating pipeline, data acquisition, creating pipeline, some ETL process, the workflow, entire workflow thing. Data analyst, we have some kind of overlapping thing with the engineer because we also do the exploratory data analysis, the EDA thing, which the engineers also do. And look at these overlapping parts. So the data scientists, they are more into the machine learning, the statistical analysis, and predictive modeling. So I don't want to miss out this predictive modeling and machine learning part in this program. So I wanted to include that. And I created that special extension course after the 5 months. So if you want to do that part, you can definitely do it. And if I just break it down into month by month, so this is the 5 months plan that you can end up after these AI ML for analysts, only the analyst part. But you can extend that with the predictive modeling and machine learning with 4 more weeks to extend it. All right. And these are pretty much like month to month, my planning, the way I design the entire course. And this is very important. So I give you a brief idea about the portfolio, right? So entirely, we will have 4 mini projects. These are mini projects because these are module-based projects. So when we were learning Excel, we will do a project entirely on Excel. All right. So this is Excel module-based project. Then we'll have SQL-based project, we'll have a Python project, and we'll have the Tableau project. Now, the employers will actually know that you are master in these skills. That is fine. You did your project and everything. But to make it seem more professional, you need to do a capstone project. So in the capstone project, you will actually blend all the skills together. So maybe the data cleaning part will be done with the use of Excel. Then you can do the analysis part using the SQL, the data retrieval part. Then you can do furthermore machine learning analysis, the statistical analysis using Python. And finally, you'll do the visualization using the Tableau. Okay? So you can actually utilize all the skills that you learned, but at the end of the day, it will be a real life, big scale project that we are saying the capstone project. And it is a very good showcase of whatever skill you are writing in your resume, in your CV. So your CV is basically a 2-page PDF that they can or cannot trust, right? So to make them trust you, you need to showcase whatever you wrote there. So this is like a report. Your CV is like your report, and this is whatever you actually did. This is the portfolio. This is your projects. All right. So that was it from my side. If I just stop my share, I think I can go back to Labib's screen again.
Okay, so thank you, Ms. Rihanna, for sharing. Just allow me a moment. Okay, I think I am visible.
So we are done with this one. So next one is, yes. So the job market, we talked about there are some good number of openings, good number of vacancies, but we didn't talk about the salaries, right? So if we look at the salary, these are the like average of the data analyst, which is 100K. But if I just break it down, so for the data analyst, the entry level analyst will get somewhere around like 70 to 85K. The mid position will get 85 to 100K, and for the senior is 100 to 120. This is the range that I actually got from the all the job boards or job portals. And for the business analyst, this is almost the same thing. The range varies from 92K to 99K. And all the roles actually vary from state to state. You know that for different regions it varies, but then again, it is a decent amount of salary that you can have. So this is all from my side, Labib.
Okay, so moving on to the next slide. Okay, so if we discuss about the eligibility for joining the program, there are some basic eligibilities, like how you can join the program. You don't need any kind of previous coding knowledge. At least you need is what high school diploma, some basic computing knowledge, like how to open Zoom, how to log into your account, and there will be some websites which Miss Rihanna will be sharing during the training. So you just need to access those sites. So it is very much the basic computing we do every day, and there is no kind of previous IT background which is needed to join the program. So many of the students have a question, okay, I'm from a non-IT background. How can I join the program? You don't need any kind of IT background to join the program. We will prepare you from the very basic fundamentals to the advanced level so that you can join the program after you get enrolled. And additionally, there is no age restriction. There are many students who say, I'm fresh graduate, I'm just 20 or 25 years old. There are some people who are like, okay, I'm 50 plus. So will that be a problem? No. If you're dedicated towards the program, you can join it at any stage and any time. So we provide the support from our side. And if I move to the next slide, so here is our course details. It is in total a 5 months long program. So there will be more than 20 plus live classes which you will be attending, and per class will be at least 2 hours. So you will be easily covering at least 40 hours of classes after your enrollment. And additionally, there will be a 1 month of in-house internship, interview preparation session. Like before you enter the job market, we will prepare you how you will attend the interviews and what kind of questions can you face during your interviews. So we will prepare you for that. And additionally, you will do some live projects like capstone projects, which many of you did during your bachelor's or master's. So we will also provide you with some live projects so that you can actually practice whatever you learn throughout the program. You can do that with us also. And here is our payment plan. So we actually offer three payment plans. There is installment payment plans for a 4 month installment, which is $1,000 per month. There is a 10-month installment, which is $500 a month, but which is our lowest payment, which is the one-time payment. It is in total $2,900. So it covers from your enrollment after you get a job. It covers the total program. So, like after you get the job, there will be no kind of income sharing or any kind of percentage which we will take from your salary. Whatever you pay at the moment will be your in total payment. And not to mention another thing that with our 5 months long program, we will be offering one additional month of our exclusive data science. So you guys will be getting that totally free of cost because we will update our payment plan from our next batches. So whoever will be joining from this program, you will get that additional month included into your program. And additionally, the people who have joined tonight's session, they will get an extra $400 discount on our one-time payment for the first four students. So if you guys enroll within the next 48 hours, you can avail a $400 discount on our one-time payment plan. So you only need to pay 2,500 in total, and you can get the total program with the additional extra month. So first come first serve, whoever joins within the next 48 hours, the first four students, you can claim the offer. You can also find our payment plan in our website. If you search for transfotechacademy.com, you can also find these payment plans in our website. So okay, from here we actually will introduce you to our team. First coming with our product and operations, Ms. Rahan Chaudhuri. So Ms. Rahan, can you hear me?
Yes, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, you're audible. So if you just tell something about what you do with us, then the students will be actually get about your work better.
Sure. So I'll keep this short and simple. So, guys, what basically I am the senior product manager here at Transfotech Academy. So, when I use the word product, what I mean is the whole course, the internship, everything that was explained to you, plus the tools that you will be learning and everything else that you will be going through with our instructor and the recruiter and everything in between has basically carefully been designed by me and my team. So we make sure that everything that you're learning, the tools you're learning are relevant today and also in the future, upcoming years, and also when you'll be placed for your job in the market. So if you have any questions regarding management, feel free to contact me at my phone number or my email. And I will also stay in touch, in base with you guys if you require anything from management. Thank you. Love it. Over to you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Ryan, for your brief introduction. Now, moving on to our next slide, we have our customer support department, and we have a representative from our team for that. Miss Annie, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Just give me a moment. Hello, everyone. This is Annie from Transfotech Academy. Tonight I'm representing our customer care department. What we basically do, if any of our enrolled students face any kind of difficulties with their student portal classes or any kind of concern, they can directly reach out to our customer care department. This is Nishat Tabassum, the head of our customer care department, and they will be helping you out throughout your learning journey. So feel free to reach out anytime. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Annie, for your brief introduction about the customer support department. So, moving on to our job placement support department, Mr. Asik, can you hear me?
Hi everyone, this is Fardin from the recruitment team at Transfotech Academy. So I just want to take a few minutes to tell you exactly that how we are going to be supporting you throughout this process. After the completion of the course, we reach you out directly and add you to our dedicated support group. It's a private space where our team is going to be available to guide you, to answer your questions, and to keep things moving. So we start by filling a short information form where it's going to consist of your backgrounds, your skills, your target role, the career goals that you have. And this is basically how we build your personalized strategy, not a generic one size fits all plan. So from there, we create a professional resume built specifically for the US job market and one that is both ATS and recruiter friendly to review it, request any changes, and when you give your final approval, we move forward. So then we move into training. We show you how to navigate the US job market and we fully optimize your LinkedIn profile so the recruiters can find you. And also, so the why we truly set apart from the others is because we actively help you to apply the jobs. We guide you through how to tailor your resume for each role, and we don't just give you advice and send you off. We stay with you throughout the process, through the interviews, track your progress, and provide you career coaching until you land to the right job. And so you're not doing this alone. We're going to be with you throughout. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Asik, for representing our job placement support department. So, if I move to our next slide, so this is me, your course moderator for our business and data analytics program. So I'm working as a senior career advisor at Transfotech Academy. And additionally, here is my number and email address at the screen. And we have two offices, our main office at Manhattan, 31st Street, New York, and our second office at Los Angeles. So if you guys ever want to visit our office, you guys can let us know. You can call me at this number or email me at my email, or you can also go to our website and find our number and email address, and you can let us know when do you want to come and take an appointment, and you can visit us for a brief conversation. And additionally, if I move on to our next slide, here is our team of our dedicated career advisors who will navigate you through from your enrollment with our 6 step process till you get a job. So many of you already have talked with our advisors, and if you didn't, they will reach out to you tomorrow during our office hours as it is quite late here in New York. So they will help you with any kind of assistance you need with your enrollment or navigating you throughout our program. So there are actually our pathfinders for the program. Now our most important question and answer session. So you guys can ask any kind of questions regarding your enrollment or about the program. about our payment plans, or about anything with our instructor, Miss Rihanna, or I will be here to assist you regarding any of your questions. So you guys can unmute yourself, or you can also drop a text at our chat box so that we can answer your questions.
So I have a question. My name is Farida. Can you hear me?
Yes, Miss Farida, we can hear you.
Okay, so the question is, after we finish the course, how long is usually take to get a job?
Well, that actually depends on Miss Farida, because every candidate has a different profile. They have
Okay.
an unique skill set of learning. So if we talk about our recent graduate, Miss Nadima Chaudhary, many of you have maybe seen her in our Facebook or YouTube in our podcast. So she got a job in less than 2 months. And on the other side, we have candidates, they are actually trying for months after months because they have some skill gap which they
Mhm.
didn't clear during the training. So it actually varies from the candidate how they are doing the program. So what we prefer them that they should properly complete the training and do all the modules, talk with the instructor, clear all their questions, and then get into the job support part. So it is easier and takes the less time to get them a job. Usually, if you ask me, it takes around 2 to 4 months at least to get a job. But again, that depends from candidate to candidate.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Farida. So, does any of you have any more questions for us or for Miss Rihanna?
Yeah, I have a question.
Hey, Mr. Masoudia, we can hear you.
Yeah, so I actually worked as a business analyst in my prior years of experience. So, like, what would someone in my position basically, like, I come from a finance major, basically analytics for like what, over a decade of experience. But the only skill sets I am missing is most likely SQL and Python, but Excel and other stuff I already have down. So, like, would I be in the same position as other candidates if I were to join, or can I just specifically focus on those two ends that I don't have? And how is the job assistance like? How does the job assistance work?
Okay, so the thing is that, as you said, you're already experienced with a lot of things in our curriculum, but you're also unfamiliar with the certain things. In that case, what you can do is you can focus on the things you still haven't covered. And additionally, you said you already know a lot of things, but as AI was integrated from last year, so the way of doing has been changed. There has been a lot of modifications. So what we can suggest you is that you can join the program, and what you can do is, yeah, what you already know, maybe you can do that and skip those part, and what you still haven't explored, you can do that and then directly get into the job support part. So it would take you a more less time, or you can take only the job placement support what we offer to our experienced candidates, that they already know what we are teaching. They just need the job support to get into the market. We also offer that. So in that case, one of our advisors would reach out to you tomorrow to briefly explain how it actually works and how we can support you. And additionally, the second question you asked, that how the job support works. So after you finish the program, we will hand you over to a recruitment department, which Mr. Asik actually represented. So there will be recruiters working with us. They will be assigned to you. So suppose you live in New York and you want to get an on-site job in New York, and you're available for any kind of remote job all over the state, and you have a salary expectation of at least 60 to $80,000. So based on your requirements, they will prepare your resume, they will market your resume, do the documentation, and until you get the job, they will provide you the support. So the job placement support actually starts from by assessing your situation, your background, preparing your resume, documentation, marketing, interview, and then finally, after you join the job, our support ends after that. So this is the whole process which is systematically followed.
This is Farida again. I have the same question as he was asking. So I have the same experience. I work as a business analytics for 5 years, but last 3 years I couldn't work because I have some health issue. So I want to go back again. Only thing I'm missing is Python. I know SQL, I know Excel, I know Power BI. So what I need to do?
Well, in that case, Miss Farida, as I already said that, Miss Brianna could actually explain better, but if I take it shortly, that you guys already know a lot of things, so probably you don't need the total training and you only need the job placement support. But for a better assessment, what we suggest is after our advisors reach out to us, reach out to you actually tomorrow during our office hours, if you could
Mhm.
share your total background with them, they could
Sure.
assess that, okay, these things are covered, already in your part and these things need to be covered, and they can suggest you that you can either take only those parts and do the program, or you can
Mm,
directly get into the job support and do not waste any time because you're already experienced into the market.
sounds good. All right. Are they gonna reach out by mail or by phone?
I
Is the
think
like I have a question. Like, is the job support basically like the recruiter
Mr.
applying
Masood, I'm
for
sorry, I
us and
cannot
reaching?
hear you properly.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, but you're breaking. Sorry, I couldn't hear the last part. No, you're still breaking up. So I think you can leave a text in the chat box about your question if you have a network issue. No problem on that.
So, Labib, do you mind answering me if they're gonna reach me out with my with
Yeah,
be
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, Miss Farida. Yeah, they're gonna actually reach out to you. I think we have your number and email address, so they're gonna reach out to you by calling or texting, and if they can't, they will also reach out to you through by email. And if you want, if you don't get a response from our side, on that note, you can go to our website and you can find our contact details and you can reach out to us. But definitely, tomorrow during our office hours, they will reach out to each and every candidate who have joined the session, and they will assist you personally based on a background. As I said, that every candidate has a different background they're coming from, and everyone needs a personalized experience and assessment before we proceed.
Do you mind take a note that if they could call me after 11, that will be great.
Yeah, I already have taken a note of each and every student who have joined the session tonight, and I will convey these details to the career advising team, so they will reach out to you. So you don't need to worry on that part.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank
But
you, Ms.
Labib, I
Farida.
think the skills that they mentioned, the miss, they can actually learn that from our course, right?
Yeah, Miss Rihanna, that I actually emphasized on that part that, yeah,
Yeah.
as they said, they already completed certain skills. But yeah, as I said last year, as AI was integrated, we have done some modification on our part. So after we reach out to them tomorrow, we can totally take their background and assess based on that what kind of personalized support they need. So you can actually better take an assessment on that and then give your verdict from your side.
We have one question in the chat box. Oh, this is from Mr. Masood. Yeah.
Okay, so Mr. Masood said, is the job support basically the team applying for us or we apply for jobs? Okay, first of all, the job support works as I said. There will be a recruiter assigned to you, whatever, if you take the whole program or even if you take only the job placement support, there will be a recruiter working for you personally, and they will prepare your resume, do the documentation, the marketing, and apply for you as well. So what you need to do is you need to provide your information and your preferences, and you directly need to join the interviews and give your best. The rest part will be taken care by the recruiter working for you. So that is on us. We will take care of that totally. And the second question you actually ask is, what is the average amount of interview a candidate gets with the job support? So I think Miss Rihanna could answer that better. Miss Rihanna?
I can't say the exact amount because all the other courses I have a little less knowledge about the cybersecurity and other courses. But for data and QA, they are getting a good amount of interviews as far as I know. I can't tell you the exact number, to be honest. Okay, we have one question from Miss Sanjida.
Okay, so if I only want to do the job support instead of doing the whole course, then the course fee will be different. Yes, Miss Sanjida, but there is a question before that. Suppose like everyone wants a job, they want it as soon as possible. But the main question is, are you totally prepared? Like what is waiting for at the market? Are you aligned with the requirements you are getting? Like if you go to LinkedIn now for a business or data analyst role and you go through the requirements, have you already done and taken all the skills and sets they are actually requiring to join them? Because suppose you get into the market taking the job placement support directly, skipping the program, but in case if you get rejection one after one because you're missing some certain skill set, that would demotivate you, and you have to again take the training, then get into the job market. So it will be a continuous process and a loop. So on that case, we prefer that you first talk personalized with our advisors, tell your situation, your background, and based on that, we could suggest you, yes, maybe you need the program, maybe you don't, but firstly share your experience and background with us so that we can assess better about your situation. Because everyone wants a job, but if you directly go into the market without a certain skill set, you would actually lag behind with other candidates, and that would demotivate you. So That is our suggestion from our part. But yeah, definitely the decision is totally yours on the other end. So, does anyone else have any questions for Miss Rihanna? Okay, we have a question in the chat box. I'm just an experienced finance professional who is just looking to learn tech skills. Do you offer such program? Miss Rihanna, do you want to take the question?
Yeah, when I say we are combining the analyst positions and financial analyst is one of them. So you actually have the domain knowledge from finance, which is a very positive thing. But whatever skill we are teaching in this program, these are basically the technical skills. All of them are actually technical skills. So you can attend our first few classes where we will actually break down the entire week by week what we're gonna learn in each week, and then you'll decide which skills do you actually need to fill up the gaps that you have, right? I mean, you are ahead of some people because you have the domain knowledge, but for gaining the skills, you need to attend first few classes to decide whether this is the right program for you or not. Does that answer your question?
I think that quite sums up the question. Yeah,
You're
he's
welcome.
clear, Mr. Rashid. So thank you, Mr. Rashid, for your question. So does anyone else, Mr. Bazlur Khan, Labiba Ashraf, MD Amin, Abdul Maher? Okay, we have a question from Miss Sanjida. After each session, how many hours we need to study every day to learn the skills and do the project? And are you guys going to choose the project for us, Miss Rihanna?
Yes, so for your learning part, I would suggest 6 to 7 hours per week. So an hour, half an hour, or an hour every day is good enough. If you can spend some time during the weekend, that will be even better. And for the project part, yes, initially we are going to assign the projects for you, like the module based and the capstone project. But for further extension of your projects, you can, I'll show you how you can choose the data set and the sources to choose your own projects to extend your portfolio. This is on your own, okay? But for this program, I will assign the projects to you.
Okay, so I think MD Amin wants to say something. MD Amin, can you hear me? MD Amin, I'm sorry, I cannot hear you properly. Maybe your voice is breaking down. You can leave a text at the chat box if you have any network issue. That's totally all right. Okay, so do you have any more questions from Miss Selina Akhtar, Sanjay Roshan, Samira Shoma, Rashid Hassan, Rafika Rahman? Permita Shakaya, Napoleon Arham, Moses Richards, MD Amin. Okay, so we have a question from Miss Sanjida. Are we going to do the project with the help of AI like ChatGPT, Claude, or by ourselves from scratch? Miss Rihanna, you want to take that?
Yes, yes. So this is something I want to make clear. So when we are learning the things, we won't take the help of the AI tools, but when we are doing the projects, I definitely recommend you to take the help, because in the industry, you will actually take the help. It is necessary to take the help of the AI, because the employers will ask you to use the AI tokens and AI tools for your project. So definitely for the projects, you can use the LLMs, but for when we are in the learning phase, when we are doing the homework or the assignments, it is not recommended to use it because we're learning at the time, right? So for the project, it is a yes.
Okay, thank you, Miss Rihanna. I think that sums up the question for Miss Roshan. So, do any of you have any more questions for Miss Rihanna or for me about the program or the curriculum?
Hello.
Hello, Miss Selina.
Excuse me. So, thank you so much. I like your program very much, but right now I'm not giving any opinion. But unfortunately I have to leave. So, pardon me kindly.
No, no, it's totally fine, Miss Selina, as we have our
But I
recording for
listen
all
with
the sessions.
full concentration. Thank you so much.
Thank you for joining with Selena. We have recordings for all of our sessions, so if you miss any part, we'll send that to you tomorrow, definitely.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for
Goodbye.
joining. Okay, if we don't have any more questions for Miss Rihanna or for me, I would like to end my session with two concluding notes actually. The first one, I think Miss Rihanna already covered that because in the job market currently, during the interviews, the candidates are getting a new kind of experience with scenario based questions, which you previously didn't had. So, like they give you a certain scenario, and based on that, they actually try to measure and they try to take your opinion that what would you do in the certain situation. So, this we didn't had it previously. So, job market is changing day to day. AI is changing the modules, the program, SQL, Tableau, Power BI, Excel. We used to do that in a certain way previously, but it's changing every day. We are also integrating those things into our program. So many of you may think, okay, if I directly cut to the job placement part, I would get a job easier and more faster. But unfortunately, it doesn't work like that. You need to understand the market, you need to understand the requirements, and then you need to get into the job market to get a better output from that. So we are here to guide you. You can reach out to us. It's not like if you don't enroll, we won't get the support. It's nothing like that. You can talk with your advisors, take their opinion, and then you can take a decision from your side that would help out to you. Sorry, we have a question from Mr. Rashid Hassan. Following up to my last question, do you offer trial classes?
Hmm.
Okay, so on that part, yeah, we actually take the orientation session we're taking now. And in addition to that, in our YouTube channel, you would find, if you search for Transfer Academy, you would find some classes taken by Miss Rihanna Kadir, where she took classes with all of our batches. So you can check out any of those recordings to get an idea how our classes are taken and what she teaches. So you can get an idea from there. Or additionally, when tomorrow during our office hours, we will send you the recording details so that you can get an idea alongside with the curriculum, and you will be clear that okay, what is the roadmap is going to be and how Miss Rihanna teaches during the classes. So we'll share that to you tomorrow, definitely.
Also, Labi, for the masterclass, are we going to make them public or is it only for the students, enrolled students?
Well, usually it's for the enrolled students because after they enrolled, and we actually take 10 students at maximum for our programs. But additionally, if anyone requests for a class, definitely they can find it into our YouTube channel. And after enrollment, they can get a full access of our total program and they can do all the classes and take all the necessary student material from our side. Okay, and the second thing, I'm sorry, I interrupted in the middle. The second thing I was going to mention that as we already cleared all of your questions, if you still have anything after we reach out to you tomorrow, you can share that with us if you don't have anything in mind at the moment. And as we currently have an additional extra month included into the program, with a $400 discount going on into our one-time payment. So you can enroll into the program with only $2,500 for the total program and job placement support for the next 48 hours and the first 4 students into the program. So the time is starting from now on after the session ends and will be active for the next 48 hours. So if you're interested, you can get enrolled with that, or you can get enrolled into the regular payment plan until our seats are filled up. So that was all from my side. Ms. Rihanna, do you have anything else for the students?
Yeah, just to say that make up your mind for whatever you want to do in the next 4 to 5 months. Sometimes we waste a lot of time thinking about which path is suitable for us or how we can properly utilize our next 5 to 6 months. So I think this is a good program for all of you. If you are a little confused or a little skeptical about what to do, how to utilize your time. So be there with us and you'll find a good direction in your career or in your life, maybe.
Thank you, Ms. Rihanna, for your concluding note. And that was all from our side. Thank you, everyone, for joining the session tonight. And it's quite late here in New York, so we won't take much longer of your time. So thank you again for joining the session. And definitely, we'll reach out to each and every one of you tomorrow. So if you have any more questions for us, you can ask that to all of our advisors, or you can reach out to us and go to our website, or I think you have taken a screenshot of our details, so you can reach out to us at that number also. So thank you again, everyone, for joining, and have a very great night, and see you soon again for the next time. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Take care.